Here we go. From Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game.
I'm so scared, everybody.
The things I hold
I'm so scared.
but I survived.
This is intense.
Traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great.
I mean, spoilers, everybody. We're in episode 2. This is the current season of the Telltale Batman game. The Riddler is dead. I decapitated some other poor guy, the poor detective. I've been making a lot of mistakes, but they want you to make mistakes. Yeah, Waller knows who I am. That's right. Silent Consonant's up. Thanks for staying up, Silent Consonant.
Once we captured him alive, but now I have you to lean on. A man who lives.
Sorry for everybody with the late night streams, but it is Batman.
And knows exactly when to cross it.
I'm gonna be playing this game at night.
You and I will be working together very close.
So, sue me for trusting her. I should have gone with Gordon. I feel bad. I legitimately feel bad that I didn't just completely go with Gordon and shun her. It's just whenever they like throw out bait like that and are just like, I mean, you can just totally like yell at this person right now. I'm like, I just always try to be a pacifist, and it's just, yeah.
No reports, nothing.
You just gotta pick your battles, pick your roads.
No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need
some good days for streams.
the man inside.
We had our community comments finale today, and Ian just had a great stream that he wrapped up, and this is it. After this, we'll be finally caught up.
I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
It's just
fine. I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy.
Yeah, okay.
Gordon's a stubborn old mule.
At least like the first decision of the second episode is they're like, do you want to repair that? Like, yeah, okay, let's repair that. Oh man, we got Philip Papadakis, 13 months, and Roketsu, excuse me, 19 months. Thank you for those resubs.
Simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I mean, they are. That's what the whole purpose of the game is.
To be Batman and when to be Bruce.
I like that he's still using the voice.
It's best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
This relationship again isn't terrible. I'm really mixed. Uh-oh. Explosions. Rye Guy 314.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal.
Here we go.
If those bastards get their hands on our weapons.
Oh no.
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be.
And we're all just out here on a boat?
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Well, then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already.
I'm on a boat. Where did I shoot up to?
This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Yeah, me and Gordon are, tenuous, folks. But I'm not trying to repair the ultimate Gordon-Batman relationship. It's just this one. Maybe this version they never really get to that point. What's my kill count? I think I've only died once, actually, through the whole thing. I think I actually only died once. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, I might have died a couple times later. I remember it took me a while. I think it was like second or third episode that I finally bit it. And one combat thing hit the wrong button. The Pact crowd decided to be BFFs with Gordon, yeah. Again, I'm just trying to make everything happen, and that's just not the way Telltale games are built. So I always make that mistake. Alright, kind of a callback to the first episode from Season 1.
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for.
In a similar warehouse.
You don't need me.
You better hope that's not true. I'll live your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Love the Batarang disarm. Just so commanding, you know? And it means that, you know, there's going to be no fire, like, that guy's not going to get taken out or something. 19 months, Killer Icon. Thank you, Killer Icon. 19 months.
10 or 12, maybe. The really big one. He made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles.
And you did?
I didn't want to. I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
Oh, dropped from above all day. I thought that cop was going to kick me or something, but that was just a poor cop. He didn't deserve to be thrown around like that.
Who are you?
A nightmare.
Oh, yeah!
Much like yourself.
Fantastic. Oh, with the mustache? Oh, the mustache.
Bane.
Oh, baby, I love the goatee. Oh, what a spicy Bane. I love him.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Power throw.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
This is a very, like, Zangief kind of Bane. I really dig him. Right in his butt. Right in your butt. These are cool combat choices. They haven't done stuff like this, actually.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler.
Oh, they're all teaming up.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there...
Cutting off the speech is fun. Always love doing that. Batman going on the offensive. Oh no.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Oh, that's okay. I was never a fan of the tubes. I gotta admit, the tubes are kind of silly. This giant tube just like up in the air, just begging to be grabbed and pulled. The shot is kind of cool. Yeah, I dig it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I will give you a piece for death. If you take it.
Oh no! Whoa. Whoa, what just happened? Did he, like, shoot that into Bane's stomach? Bane's got some strong abs if he pulled that truck all the way in. Oh, are we doing it?
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Oh, almost. My back got bruised, but oh, wait. Oh, now he threw me. Bane's so much fun. Bane's a very late game villain, though. Bane doesn't come around for a while. I always imagine Batman's like a good 10 years into being Batman before he gets Bane. Because Bane's kind of like the next level. Bane's like next gen for Batman.
Nothing to fear, my friend.
Yeah. I love it. Tom Hardy was great, but Bane's got to have a... I don't know if he's South American or from Spain. I can't remember where specifically his lineage is, but... Oh, no. Gordon. Oh my goodness, Gordon, yeah.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Help is on the way.
Oof. Title? South America, cool. Santa Prisca, says Uzi Suicide. What happened so far? I got my ass kicked. Ooh, excuse me. I got my ass handed to me. Rakudo just subbed Twitch Prime 10 months. Thank you. Yeah. Oof. The enemy within right now is probably some internal bleeding. Probably right now for Batman. I got my butt wiped.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
I gotta admit, I really dig the Waller-Gordon angle. As much as I goofed it last episode, I like that idea.
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you.
Yeah, one of the buttons. You're probably gonna have to press a lot.
Come on! You can do it!
It's moving.
Oh, just hold it down.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he?
Good thing his voice box didn't break.
He didn't make it. Damn it.
I love that mechanic.
Saved my life.
Damn it.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I didn't want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
Yeah, we're working together now.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks.
Just Telltale, just throw villains at me. Just, you know, I already know everyone who's going to be in this episode.
I gotta take it from you too.
Especially one that they've been releasing tons of photos of.
So that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Jim. But the city will be in danger if you don't.
I'll see what I can do. Put whatever manpower we can spare on the search for those armored vehicles. In the field and watching.
Bane is a really good name. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And Bane was such a great addition to the arsenal. There was just no one like Bane. There was nobody... Like, someone like Deadshot's kind of like Bane.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
Why?
Interrogating that Riddler goon without my damn consent. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
Waller. She has something on me.
Jesus, Batman? What? No, wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about.
Okay, alright, alright.
I'm glad you called me with this. Good to know.
Boy, that's such an emotional thing. Like, clink! Like, oh, what happened? What? It changed it better for... I don't know. Interesting they don't say specifically. They're like, it changed. I'm guessing for the better. I just gotta be honest. I mean, the tension with everyone finding out who I am, I don't know. You know, it's its own Telltale thing, and so I'm not really sweating it. You know, it's only gonna have an impact on itself. So I think this is kind of fun to play around with. Let's do it. I'll tell everybody who I am. Doesn't matter.
Brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Yeah, there's a monologue that Bruce has with Alfred, where he basically explains to Alfred why he can't fight. He's like, I can't stop Bane. There's nothing I can do. But that's one of my favorite Batman moments ever. It's just Batman finally admitting, like, I can't do it.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
Legit, I'm so sorry about that.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake.
Not really. I got cocky.
I know you called Gordon because you have history, but this is exactly what the director and her resources are here for. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt.
Yeah, well, I don't always do things the fast way, lady.
Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Yeah, can you not berate me while I'm, like, seriously injured, please?
Alfred, prep the med bay.
I'm gonna need some meds. Okay. See, if this were a musical, this is what Batman would start singing right now. Oh, there you go. Episode 2. The Pact. Probably alluding to Riddler's co-workers, one of them being Bane. Are there possibly 2 others we're about to meet? Maybe.
Bruce!
Oh, yeah, Batman on Blu-ray. Boy. I'm excited about that. I just watched them all, too, but well, time to watch them again.
Fine. Really?
I might not get them right away. I might hold off.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is...
See if one of them winds up under the Christmas tree.
Really killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through
I'm just apologizing to everybody.
Just do it again.
Am I soft? I'm sorry. Everybody's decision just like, it's my. I'll bear everything. It's fine.
We already lost Lucius.
It's all me, Alfred. It's all me.
Bear losing you too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Everybody's got a problem with me. Everybody needs their allowance. That's a great still.
Wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity.
That
information in her hands.
The apology episode.
The one we need to worry about.
Press F to apologize.
Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity.
Yeah, thanks, Alfred. Man, he's just not.
Time.
Ugh.
The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
I need your strength right now.
Of course. Sorry for not being my resolute self. We've
Ooh!
never gone up against anyone.
Did I just tell Alfred to bury his emotions?
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks.
It's like, maybe take a nap or something? You're just...
There's still some toxin.
I'll tell you one thing I like about this Batcave. We haven't talked about the Batcave a lot. I like that everything's really centralized. I like that his like workspace isn't just this massive thing. Like a lot of people like to draw crazy bridges to other platforms, like a big maze. I just think that's impractical. It's like, oh, I gotta go to the research thing. Let me go up this huge staircase because I put it over there for some reason. I like everything being like the deck of a spaceship, which is all kind of right there. I like him also having one giant monitor. People do multiple monitors. I loved in Dark Knight In The Dark Knight, he has like 2 different monitors, or like 8 monitors. And it's like, why not just have a big one, and then have multiple screens on the monitor? Why don't you just make 10 louder and then make that the top one, and just make that louder? Gothcorp Labs. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh no.
10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead. And even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had...
Oh, did they patch it out?
Oh, that's barbaric.
Might have patched it out. Yeah, I think they patched it out, that image. They used a picture they didn't have right. No, look at that, they fixed it.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene. Dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
That was lightning fast.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that...
Well, I'm glad we got the clean version.
All that carnage.
Little lore there, if you're watching this weeks later, months later. Alfred, get it together, man. Alfred's just not really helping me stay emotionally stable.
Labs, genetic research facility.
Uh-oh, there's ice all over the place. I wonder who that could be.
Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead. Some
20 dead. Oof.
Encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled.
What are they reading right now? Like they're just talking to each other? Like...
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Oof. Yay! We're friends again. I think, honestly, I think out of like all the things that have happened so far, including sleeping with Catwoman and then Two-Face finding out about it, that hurt. But I think, yeah, pissing off Gordon really hurt. I'm not even getting close to that ever again. Waller can kiss my rubbered butt. Batman takes over investigation. Love those. Contexts. Not codex, contexts. Now this is codex. I think we're fine.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know
Captain Bo Bamus. 4 months. 4 months. Thank you.
Cause offense.
Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking around.
To beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends if it comes to it.
Yeah, Joker's weird in this. Catwoman's fun. I hope she comes back. I think she might.
Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Alfred, you should know better than to underestimate me. Maybe you have a point. Even so, we can't just wait for them to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
Sounds like the game is really steering me in that direction. Okay, game, I'll play along.
It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
Kind of a fun way to spin Bruce, yeah.
I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Make Bruce all scandalous, and I mean that would even pull people's, gaze much further away from the whole Batman conspiracy of possibly tying him to it. Yeah, I think even in the description of the episode, it's like Batman teams up with Joker. You're like, okay, I guess I don't have a choice. The stacked deck.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Was this where I was tearing it up with Catwoman?
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it...
What?
He's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys.
The ear is so bizarre.
Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of... Oh, I am...
Don't hold back, Willie. Remember, this is a safe space. Say what you need to say.
Screw off, Wayne.
Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Yeah, Huber is hard at work on Evil Within 2. It's coming. I think even IGN didn't get theirs up until late tonight, so...
You're making wonderful progress.
Joker the psychiatrist.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, Rude Know-It-All really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
Yep. Uh-huh. Yes.
Everything you know about me. You really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas?
Yeah, that didn't seem to make a lasting effect on the storyline, so I just thought that was a fun one.
I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church.
Yeah.
Why the sudden change?
Yeah, he's not dumb. Joker's not dumb.
Doesn't seem like you.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspired.
Yeah, I just don't. I want to avoid at all costs just being like, I really like you, Joker. I want to be friends with you. Like, I don't want to use that language. I mean, he's gonna.
Look, before we get into that, I need to.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a Nicholson vibe to him. He's a little bit of a swindler, a con man.
Riddler.
Not so much of the crazy showman, but more of a subtle Joker.
Bad at it, and so
I'm hoping he just goes nuts by the end, though. That'll be really gratifying. If they've taken this long to build up his character, and then he just like, that'd be great.
I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us.
Yeah, he's definitely a close to Willem Dafoe Joker. Night Silent Consonant, thank you for hanging around. Good night.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. Let's go meet the
I want to see what a pinky swear means in the world of the Joker. I'll bite. Fine, Telltale.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face.
I keep beating up people in this bar.
Bothering my friend John.
I don't remember asking for you to join us, Willie. Go sit down.
Sit down? You better stand up. Nobody disrespects me. No one's making a fool out of Willie. Not even you, John.
Stay away from him.
Oh.
Perfect.
I love his phone.
Lovely violence.
Yeah, I'll put that up on YouTube, and then Bruce Wayne will get in trouble. But like, again,
Willie had a problem. We took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling them.
Come on. Better get out of here.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go.
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the...
Yeah, so... You chalk the whole thing up to me just trying to get closer to him.
Be careful.
Again, everybody hates Bruce anyway, so I've kind of spent that. I've kind of exhausted all of his stock of, like, trust and loyalty of the city. If everybody's gonna hate Bruce, I'll use it to my advantage.
Bruce, one more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease, but no. I think it's love. I just put that out there, and you're gonna leave me hanging. That's cold.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it.
VA Dave does not feel comfortable with being buddies with the Joker. It's just the episode. It just feels like Telltale's... We can resist all we want, but these are the scenes, folks. Going driving around town with the Joker.
Almost got it.
Not his car, okay.
Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial error. Just one sec.
And then he wants to catch me hotwire in the car. He wants to get video of that. Put it in his little collection. Oh, here she comes.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Well, if you know who I am, then you probably know I'm more useful alive.
That makes sense.
I like how quiet she is.
So boring, though.
What about money, power, and influence? They bore you too?
No. Those are fun. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on.
And I think it's interesting that she's pretty much ready to go as far as the character arc is concerned, but Joker's not. Joker's still in this weird kind of introductory state.
I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Wooden said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing,
Sure.
they've been sniffing all
Agency
around
wants to
here.
send me in. I'll use them against
We
them.
should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me
Going
like
in as a
this is
secret
gonna
agent.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. Really got the heart racing. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Gotta try not to fight in front of Joker too much as
Skip over
Bruce.
to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
He has his uses. After all, he connected me to you.
So you're a puppet master, huh? Poor old Puds, your marionette.
The Harley I know wouldn't really get hung up on that, so I'm curious to test her and see if it's probably not that big of a deal.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
And you're not?
I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it.
Fair enough.
You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham.
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth?
You're not what I expected.
All right, maybe I got one response right this whole
What
episode.
it takes to be part of our pact.
There you go, Pactor Factor.
Oh, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
Huh.
What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how he used you, Pud. Just to get to me. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
Yeah, sure.
Truth.
I get it, Bruce. You used me. Because that's the kind of ruthless guy you are.
These like morality checks from the Rogues Gallery are a little bizarre. I'm not playing into him just yet.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that.
What?
I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it.
No.
No thanks.
Suit yourself.
Bizarre. Harley will remember that you didn't sip her slushy. Send the kids to bed. Earmuffs, kids, earmuffs.
Here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Oh, jeez.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me this.
Oh, this explosion's still there. It's still damaged. Yeah.
Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab.
I love how she's the dominant one. Yeah, love it.
What's the matter?
There's no, like, clear leader of their little pact.
I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
You don't have to worry. I promise. I'll take care of it.
So glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Maybe you are my...
Still in her little confidence.
Well, then, let's get moving. No time like the present.
Yeah, weird to be in a love triangle with Joker and Harley. Or, like, hinting at it, you know, like, playing around with it.
You're on, Brucey boy.
This feels like Liberty City a little bit.
Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
I love that we're just in a regular car, too. You know? Just like a Prius or something. A little sedan. Like Red Dead music as we go into Wayne Tower. Again, I'm not really sweating this. I'm gonna go get this for them. If I gotta beat up some security guards, like, I'm gonna do it, you know? If this gets back to Waller, she's the one that told me to do this, so... I have no problem having that. You don't know what it takes, Waller. Like, I'm prepared for that scene.
Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Yeah, or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
And I'm gone. Watch that guy's Bane. He, like, puts the mask on, like... That's a big elevator. That is a gigantic elevator. Whoa, that's a lot of buttons.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the
Ah.
Do to him. Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
It can very easily kill someone, possibly give them brain damage.
Going up, Brucey. This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Okay, we'll do it your way. Just don't hurt anyone else.
He thinks he's in charge. How cute. Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome.
I'm digging this. I love this whole setup. This is very fun.
On this crew. There you go. You're looking like your $1 billion.
Oh, MC DeSantic doesn't like the plot line. Ebo Show's not a fan.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something.
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation.
He needs her information to get to more members of the Pact. So Bruce has got to put up with this because he needs to weed out these other people.
We could carve out some alone time.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to
So, yeah, I don't like it because it's like the greatest Batman story ever. It's just an interesting play on these characters that we're so used to, that we've seen done so many times in so many different ways. You also got to remember, this is so much more screen time than Bruce Wayne usually gets. If you see Bruce, he's usually at a party or in the Batcave or in Wayne Manor. Like, that's the only time you see Bruce doing anything, and so, or at Wayne Enterprises. And so it's just cool. It's cool to see him interacting with them this way. And really trying to figure out how much value there is in him remaining Bruce. You know, him just bothering with that at all. More than 50% tried to romance Harley. Alright, Sir Crims is calling it. We're taking bets.
Tick-tock. What's the holdup? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
And I like that she called him Puddin', and she says John, and she's talked about him, but like they're not really sexual, you know? They're just friends. They're playful with each other, but like they haven't really.
I present to you our secret lab.
Oh.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Ugh.
Glad you like it.
It's in flashback.
I like it.
Flashback blue.
This changes everything.
It was getting a bit
Killzone.
hiding all those batarangs
Take
in
a
the
breather.
Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you.
I mean, they happen.
Come on. Now the real
Uzi Suicide, good question. Yeah, Lucius's daughter was heavily featured in the first episode. I'm curious when we check back in with her. Feels bad.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Jerk.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Ooh, do I get to walk around finally? Hey. So, I mean, there have been many Batman video games, but I think this is the first Batman video game where you and Harley and the Joker are just kind of, you know, just hanging out. It's like The Sims, you know? You're just kind of like, hey, what's up? Hey, look, it's Harley. Hey, can I make a sandwich? Should I go clean the bathroom or something? You know, we're just some friends, just hanging out. Yeah. Me and Joker just chatting, doing some work, working on a project, talking over the specs. Platinum Journey for Dragon Quest Builders when? I don't know. I don't got the time for it. There's so many other games I gotta play before. So it's just an interesting Batman game. They're really doing as much weird stuff as they possibly can. Which is fun to do with Batman, but in a video game is very fun, I think.
Acquired Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
Uh-oh.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? Of all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
And I like that he has like a high-pitched voice and he's eccentric, but it's not like a crazy character Joker voice. And Harley's like got a little accent, but it's not like she's not like, you know, Tweety Bird, like super high pitched all the time.
Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Oh, these pictures, brutal. Breaking my heart. Who took that picture if the four of them are in it, I wonder?
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly. Getting there. Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this.
Oh, how did she become herself? Yeah, I wonder, they didn't have that backstory, so...
Usable print.
And, you know, John has the green hair and the white skin, but he's not really, like, clownish. He hasn't really doubled down on that. He doesn't have a lipstick. He doesn't have, like, a flower or something, or gloves, you know, like... He's not really playing out a character. She clearly is.
One more partial print should do.
So, yeah. It's interesting that she's the one doing the kind
It's
of...
a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
playing card
I'm not
vibe.
even sure if it works.
It's an EMP.
I mean, he's got the playing card things for... Oh, and I like the one purple button. That's a cool... I didn't notice that detail.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Nope. Not encouraging.
You're really holding us up.
Something on the desk that I missed? Oh.
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class.
Huh.
There we go. Okay, this will work.
Yeah, I like the different color for the subtitles, too, for different characters. It's a great touch. Yeah. I was hoping the fact that his password meant that he had to get in here meant that Lucius was actually alive and he faked his death to, like, go into hiding and do research and stuff for Batman.
Touch anything.
I touch what I
Do I have a Bruce Wayne voice?
You know what's best for you.
Yeah, just when I try to sound cool. Probably Bruce Wayne voice. Bruce Wayne's kind of a doofus. Like when he's playing it Bruce Wayne. But, yeah, Bruce Wayne wouldn't... My Bruce Wayne voice wouldn't sound too different from, you know, me.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have
You needed to bring a gun for some research?
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce?
I wonder if I can just tell her I'm Batman right now.
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman.
I knew it. His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. Be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Just act natural.
Natural?
Yes, natural. Acting normally. There's nothing wrong.
Normality is a social construct, Bruce. It's a way of exerting control over the other.
He means keep your mouth shut.
Ah, Tiffany, you're not helping things. Tiffany. Tiffany. Starting off on the wrong foot here.
What I really need is the phalanx key. Give me
Oh, I didn't see the new trailer for the Horizon DLC. I was thinking about that today. I was talking to Kyle about that today, actually.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it.
Some good stuff coming up. Battlefront 2, Call of Duty, Horizon, which I will all hopefully have time to review.
You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Come on, Bruce. You know how dangerous this tech could be in the wrong hands.
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany. But this is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
Excuse me. Oh, jeez.
Tiffany.
Oh, no.
How about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you?
She's a new hire at Wayne Enterprises, okay? A lab assistant. Trust me, she's not a threat.
That's a real shame, Brucey. You're gonna have to pay a fortune in workers' comp.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding
Oh,
his
no.
lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, sugar, but I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey?
Huh.
Came to us for help with a mutual enemy. Now you want to be part of the family, don't you?
Alright, fine.
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Okay, hopefully it's better, I guess? Boy, I don't know. Ow!
Not Let her go.
Well, I didn't think my relationship with Harley was going to live past this episode, so I don't know if I'm too upset about that.
Go easy on him, Harley. Bruce is loyal. He got us the key. Found it in the vault. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya.
Yeah, see? Everything's going to be fine.
It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Or maybe because I didn't say family. Well, yeah, but it's in front of her. Like,
I need it.
hopefully Tiffany would get that. That I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna
Hurry it up.
be 100% honest in front of these psychos. Like, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say what they want to hear, so you can get out of here. That's kind of like the layers that I think the Telltale games sometimes miss, or intentionally avoid to create the turmoil.
Bruce.
Yeah, there are definitely several of us that are interested in a Hat in Time. Somebody will get to it. Bloodworth or Damiani or Huber. I can't remember who signed up.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Like I do.
Breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I was certain she was going to kill her. That young woman is...
I did not play the Battlefront 2 beta. I'm going to be going in blind.
It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just... tell her. I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
You're right.
Yeah?
I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good.
I'm not at all feeling that pull to try to protect myself here. Of all the can of worms that can open, like her finding out I'm Bruce Wayne is, or finding out I'm Batman is not that big of a deal.
I've already arranged for him to...
Good night, MXA Ghost.
Good night. Extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored. After what went on, it'll be a challenge.
Let me guess, the board will be mad at me again and will try to usurp me.
Coming so fast.
Another day, another attempt to boot me out of Wayne Enterprises.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce.
Hopefully that was good.
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Oh yeah? Too much for you, Alfred? Woo!
Well, be careful and good luck.
If it was Amanda and Tiffany's situation, would Amanda be upset if you said she was just an employee? Well, I know Amanda a lot better than Bruce knows Tiffany, so I think Amanda would be smart enough to understand what I was trying to do.
Bad signal. Rooftop briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
Well, if you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. You've been demoted.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops.
Whatever.
Everything's got to go through her office now.
Ultra Sun and Moon, definitely not. I don't have time.
Paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
There you go. We get a little backstory. Thank you.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of...
Did I upload that to my suit just by holding it?
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted,
Kinda cool.
doctor.
But she couldn't save her. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but...
Yeah, M-Bun, if Pokemon comes out on Switch, if we get Pokemon Stars for Switch, I'm gonna go nuts.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
Oh, hi.
This is still my goddamn station house.
God damn
He's
it.
forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
Man, Waller, just...
Remind me every
Yeah, give it a rest, Waller.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about. What does she have on you? You're gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it?
You're like whispering like 5 feet away from her.
Somehow just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Jim, listen to me. I need you to let me handle this.
I've still got your back, no matter what.
I mean, yeah, I was just trying. I'm trying to protect you, Jim. That's not. Again, I don't care about the identity stuff. That's more for me to just tell him. It's the more you know, the more you'll be in danger, and it's not.
You're
You know,
supposed to
safe
come
from
to
that.
Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and
Hopefully, that wasn't too negative.
I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Her enthusiasm almost got her killed.
It didn't, though. Because of you.
Better believe it.
That's the part you need to focus on. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Of course. And she doesn't seem to care.
These very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance.
Okay, yeah. So she was. Yeah, I wasn't too shook up about what I did.
I considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base.
Thanks, Uzi.
operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
Sure.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
That was worth a shot.
These people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends.
Friends? Are we
say
really
everything gets
friends?
shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things.
Blurry things.
Before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Well, that seemed like a pretty declarative statement, but she rolled right off of that one.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer.
Batman, when you call me, you can call me Al.
Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Uzi, stop it.
Stay safe.
All right. Here we go.
Thug Bruce, I love it. Rocky Bruce, yeah. Street corner swindle Bruce.
Hey now, Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home. The end of the line.
Okay, here we go.
Happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key.
Yeah, see?
I'll
Yeah.
betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Huh.
Whoopsie. What the hell?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
Here we go.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice. I swear.
Uh-oh.
If you don't get
Match the switches to the schematic display. Where's the schematic display?
I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Oh, there it is. Oh wait, no. No. Oh, wow.
Well, at least we know that it works.
Interesting that he's not in a little tube. He's just hanging out.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two.
And he doesn't have the gun. He's got like a little hand, a little Iron Man hand. All right.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Uh-oh. Where's this gonna go? Nora! Yeah, Mr. Freeze is great. The Freeze episode of the animated series is obviously legendary.
Listen, Bruce.
Obvious.
I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit. Well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people.
Okay.
Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand.
Where is this scene going?
The animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't
Why not?
wish your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable.
Am I gonna Harvey Dent the Joker? Yeah, no, I've learned my lesson from the first
I
season.
want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
A job? Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date.
Well, this is not gonna go poorly
It's
or
need to
anything.
know, and you don't need to know. All will be revealed eventually.
I love the mannequin behind him.
EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with...
What's up, Fatui?
You gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's... unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I mean, at least for this episode. I'm sure there's other characters this
That
season.
explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. This just made him into such an angry person. You know? It's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those?
Oh, nice. You getting South Park today? Nice.
He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly much.
Some good quality games coming out.
Sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Why not?
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. But don't make you president of the dead parents. If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden.
Yep, should have walked out.
Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
You're gonna shoot me?
That's what guns are for, aren't they?
Put that away before I...
What was that? I can't hear you.
Oh, that was great. Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah, chalk that up in the death counter. That's fantastic. Love it. I'm so glad we went down that road.
My private life.
I have connections, Harley. Good ones. I dig up everything I can on potential business partners.
A background check? I guess that's only fair.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
That was terrific. That was a really, really, really great moment. I wish we had more opportunities to do that, to really, like, provoke people. Anytime they're like, do you want to just light a powder keg right now? Be like, yes. Like, I know the temptation there. But, it's just, I mean, I don't know how many seasons of this thing they're going to do. This is, you know, this save is going to cover lots of ground. We're only about an hour and a half into this, and the last episode at least had another hour in it from this season, so let's see how long this one is. All right, we get to chat with the fun crew here.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Excuse me?
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me. I heard about your wife, and
Oh!
What are you trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
You can't go on like this. A fugitive, caring for a terminally ill loved one. It's not gonna work.
What the hell do you...
Oh, little change of the subtitles there.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do
Because Bruce in the animated series did that, so I'm going with the animated series logic here and try to help Freeze whenever I can.
Practical. I
Yeah,
respect
Freeze was always kind of level-headed that way, you know, he understood what relationships were important, and
you have my word.
Any decision he made was always very focused on... I think I would put Freeze in Arkham, mostly because of just the tech to keep him alive would be there. He would need to have, you know, medical tests and stuff, and so it's a hospital, so that makes sense that he's there.
EMP. I can't risk tampering with it.
Can I not? Oh, wait, there we go. Machismo.
Bane gets his fashion sense. I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch Wayne.
While you fetch, I punch the tires. Okay.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Alright, fine.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
This kind of reminds me of the train station from the end of Resident Evil 2. Also reminds me of the train station from Ghostbusters 2. Where's the beer at? Is it upstairs? John's house, eh? All of the community comments got read out loud. We did that earlier
buddy.
today.
It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
In a wheelchair?
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting
Interesting.
to see you, Bruce. Thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
I actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before Wayne Enterprises. Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Oh, that pinky swear.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to...
I need a beer, man. Give me some beer.
And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
Look, I had it handled, John. That was nice of you, but I didn't need the help.
Sure. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
So no beer then? Oh, that's not creepy or anything.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Warm beer. So yeah, Joker had beer. Lars has grain. Joker has beer. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to take that Joker serious. Like, I think they really want Joker to be just kind of vanilla, just kind of bland. I think they are saving the best moments of this Joker for later. Alright, I got your beer. That Bane emote is so fantastic. The eyes are so good. Here, have beer. That's Russian. I don't know why. That's not
I thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Yeah, he might be. Joker might be playing the long con. I also like the concept of him not really snapping yet. Like, kind of getting to being pushed to a point where he's like, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm gonna take over this gang.
I have to know. Are you here for payback?
Be interesting to see if his relationship with Harley gets flipped.
Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work.
If you start up D&D again on the side, or is there so much to do you don't have time? I've not been doing too much D&D. I might do D&D next week, actually. The group of friends I did Strahd with, we might do a little pickup game just because it's Halloween.
Yes. Men you can
a little mini campaign, a one-off, a Gaiden, a side quest.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal. The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away.
Oh no. Oh god. Here we go.
This is crazy.
Now I need you to kill him.
We have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it.
I like that Batman's still injured. I like that that's like an episode-long thing.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
I don't think I can necessarily fail this interaction. He's just going to remember that. That's fine.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
I don't think that was a home run, a slam dunk. As I do the motion for the three-pointer.
Not yet. Not till
all at
everyone
once.
votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
Ooh.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome. Like, super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks.
It's fun.
Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours.
We'll have to decide which country we want to buy.
Somebody grab that thing. It's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind.
Here we go. Climax of the episode. Stay tuned. High noon, definitely. Yeah, atomized. Land. It's the one thing they're not making any more of. We've been Bruce Wayne a lot in this episode, and I dig it.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
It's crazy that they are all like, they're all bringing Bruce Wayne along. Like, what a weird Batman story.
Harley.
Yeah, what?
We have almost reached the target vehicle.
Like, it's the big finale at the end of this that Bruce gets arrested and Bruce, like, goes to jail and
On the move with targets.
Gordon's gonna be like, why didn't you bring me in on this? What are you doing? You crazy?
Get your people here now.
I am the enemy within. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons there.
Now we do this.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne, do it!
Skadoosh.
What was that?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
My electro gun won't fire! I know it's stupid, but I can't take Bruce seriously in that hat. Yeah, sure.
Stay sharp.
It's cool. Like, Batman committing a crime. Ice cold. Only Brian Johnson from AC/DC looks good in that hat.
Face it, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order.
I like the red light. It's cool. They've done a good job with color in this series.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No!
Don't.
Right, kiddo!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
Freeze has got a low voice. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. And seize the cargo.
Get out of here.
Waller, where are you?
Yeah, the subtitles are a little hit or miss sometimes. Oh, why do you gotta do? He's like, fine, I'll ice this guy.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
Oof.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Bring out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Oh no, everything's so messy. Oh no.
Damn it. We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
Waller.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me eat concrete. Lights out.
Put out that fire!
Again, cool scene, you know, gotta sneak through and try to look like I'm fighting, but try to disable these guys so they don't get murdered. Oh.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo.
I mean, we're losing some cops in this fight. Sorry. Wow, she took a bullet to the shoulder and is just shaking it off.
Harley, need to leave now. Fine. Forget you.
Whoa.
Gotta be.
That wasn't smart. Why would we just wait 5 seconds for that? Was weird. Ah, they're calling Batman, but Batman's not around. Is that it? Is that enough of a cliffhanger? So whoever I sided with, the other person would get left behind. Well, that was strange because it's like I thought I would choose the one that I was going to piss off. Because I was getting in front of them and trying to stop them. I didn't know that that was who I was going to leave behind. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to not upset Harley in that instance, but okay. It sounded like you chose the person you wanted to stop. Yeah, it was the person I wanted to not hurt the people the most.
Impossible.
And so I figured if I just kind of tussled with Bane, he'd be like, ah, whatever. But if I clearly tried to stop Harley, she's smart, and I think she would read into that. So that was my logic there, but whoops, okay.
We have to help her.
She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to now. Right now.
We don't have time to waste on her.
But...
That's enough. Save your breath. We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
Whoa. Creepy. I love whenever somebody's eyes are wide open. These character models look funny when they do that.
But there is no other way. At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us. Once the thief brings the last piece.
The thief, you say?
Open any path
Oh no.
for the right price.
I wondered when we'd meet again. Is that credits? Possibly. There we go. You and 58% of players left Alfred feeling content. He approved of your decision to be honest with Tiffany. He was proud when you told him he was always doing the right thing. Your conversation in the parlor gave him a renewed sense of purpose. Great! Actually worked out better with Alfred than I thought. You and 100% of players left Gordon feeling worried. 100% of players. You and 100% of players? He was surprised you called him to help you despite being on bad terms with each other. Now that he knows Waller's leverage on you, he's sorry he doubted you. Even though you didn't tell him what Waller has on you, he is worried about you. Okay, cool. So we're, okay, alright. You and, oh, little less than half, left Harley feeling angry. She was aggravated when she failed to manipulate you in the lab. She was impressed that you managed to uncover information on her father, but because you fought with Bane instead of her, she feels slighted. Fought with? It said get out ahead of, but yeah, weird. That was worded strangely. You and 99% of players left Waller feeling content. Again, better than I thought it would be. She's frustrated when you asked her to consider Gordon. She disapproved of you calling Gordon. But because you agreed to work with her while undercover, it's generally positive. Okay. She 23%? What could I have done? She was outraged when you suggested she couldn't take care of herself. You have helped her escape, but she doesn't trust your motivations. Oh, man. She's a hot tomato. You and, oh, John's sad. Okay, he's sad, yeah. Maybe he'll turn into Joker by just like a revenge plot. You and 44%. Oh, she could maybe have kept that. But that, okay, interesting. Did you call Gordon or Waller? Gordon, right. Did you pay Willie off or let it resolve with violence? 13% of us fought him, okay. Bunch of people tried to buy him a drink. Maybe I was thinking of Star Wars. Let me get you something. Who did you follow in the convoy? Yeah, maybe, yeah, more than half. Everything's pretty even this episode, though. Most of us pinky sweared? Okay. There we go. That's the episode, folks. So yeah, so we're all caught up. That's where we're at right now. We have seen everything that is currently available from Telltale in regards to Batman, their series. We are in Season 2 called The Enemy Within. We are in Episode 2. There are 3 more episodes, 3, 4, and 5 that we have yet to get. It seems like the next episode is focused on Catwoman, who we just got reintroduced to this season. So yeah, so I will pick up Bruce vs. Batman when we get more episodes. And if this continues into a Season 3, we'll pick it up there, because this is a game that I need to play, and it feels nice to be finally caught up. We now await the next episode. So when the next episode comes out, the first Thursday night after that, I will pick this up. I will also be starting a new full playthrough when we next meet again on Thursday nights, but I have a feeling I might take next week off. I'm going to be out of town this weekend, and then when I get back on Tuesday, I'm going to go right into the group stream and then cutting the podcast. And so Wednesday is going to be the day that I really want to put a lot of work in and finish up the Souls Retrospective Part 3. And so I really want to prioritize that next week. So I might not be doing a lot of streaming next week. But I have a fun idea, a couple fun ideas actually, for other full playthroughs that we can do Thursday nights. There's also a couple games. The Lego Ninjago movie game I've always wanted to check out. And Last Day of June is a game that I got from the devs that produced that game. And that game looks very interesting. And it looks like there's a lot of story that we could get through just in 1 2-hour session. So might do a couple of those games before I invest in another full playthrough. But I have an idea for a full playthrough that kind of has some fun context around it, and would, if we started, would take a really long time. So that would be fun to jump into that and get that going and start another show that we could get back to. But so this is a show. This is the show Bruce vs. Batman. It's going to take a little break. We'll probably be back in a month or so when we get to episode 3 from season 2. But I don't know if you know this about me, but I really like Batman. If you dug this and you like me playing Batman and making decisions on part of Batman, perhaps you would enjoy the last episode of Cup of Jones, which is exclusive to patrons of Easy Allies, $1 and above. Go to patreon.com/EasyAllies, look up Cup of Jones, and you can see the old episodes. And the last one, I went on for like 40 minutes about stuff involving Bruce Wayne. So if 2 hours or an hour and 50 minutes was not enough, you can go there to get more Batman goodness. But I had a good time. I love this game, and I love all the weird stuff that they're doing. So I like that not only when I make a mistake do I feel bad, but you all shame me for it too. So yeah, what do you know? I like Batman. We learn something new about each other every day. I love all of you. Thank you for supporting. Thank you, mods, for hanging out and doing work today. We had lots of crazy streams today, so appreciate everybody that was hanging around and getting work done. And appreciate you all for viewing and supporting Easy Allies and liking Batman. Good night, everybody.